got no artist period that we graduate.
I feel like the music industry, but I feel like the music industry is a horrible representation of the community as a whole.
Of course,
because if the music industry is a representation of the community, that mean that we all crack dealing murderers. All the niggas and all the girls is yada 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 yada. You know what I mean? That's not the reality. But
I mean, everything's always gonna be.
Graduation is kind of like
important.
Yeah, that's the part, because it's like it's neat. The same reason why you're saying it. Just you gotta have those little moments. Yeah, you gotta have those. You gotta have those.
Yo.
And I think
but in our community, we see that shit all the time.
But the thing is, the reason why I actually got to give her some points for it, because it's something that she did come into the industry kind of like highlighting. She was highlighting that shit, and she never really deviated away from it. Like the other shit she used to highlight with like that whole like her whole anime fixation and shit. She never really returned to that. You know what I'm saying? But that's cool, whatever. I don't be knowing about that shit.
Yeah, I don't follow her enough to comment.
Yeah, exactly. So I ain't really see it like how I used to see it and shit. You saying it's probably like that.
At the end of the day, I respect, you know what I'm saying? First off, black people in general, especially black women graduating. Like, off top. Like, that ain't got nothing to do with it. You feel me? Mm-hmm. It's just like, you know what? I done seen so many other ones do it too as well. That it's like, you know what?
It shouldn't be a big deal.
Hold on, I'll say
it shouldn't be a big deal.
It's a big deal in general, like you said, with the industry. Like, you feel me? Like,
I originally said who cares, but I'll say this. For her to have made the money that she's made to even go and continue to get a degree,
it's smart.
That says a lot. Says a lot about her. Because Lord
I know me. What? I see the first meal. What
degree?
I have to respectfully disagree.
Why?
I feel like once you got a lot of money, getting a degree is easy.
Hell no.
Because let's talk about
depending on the field. Depending on the field.
Let's talk about it.
Depending on the field.
Okay. The main freaking rebuttal you hear from niggas getting degrees is, I got these student loans. Outside of that, you don't hear nobody complaining about, this
financially. So financially.
Yeah, like straight up. Of course. Let's even talk about the reason niggas voted Biden in. Niggas was like, he gonna take them loans away. Boy, he got the black vote jumping.
That nigga swindled the fuck out of it.
Because black people, we didn't really approach college even having knowledge about student loans. Let's talk about it. That wasn't even in a nigga's scope. So she got that bag. I mean, okay.
I mean, financially, it's always gonna be. Financially, it's always gonna be, easier and shit. But it's honest. Like, you gotta put the onus on like the person actually doing it and shit. They gotta actually commit to that shit and follow up with it. Perfect case in point, motherfucking Kim K and shit. Regardless of whatever motherfuckers want to say about it and shit, her backstory and all of that shit, she still put that fucking work in to get that fucking law degree or whatever. Or I don't know if she graduated yet or she's still working towards it and shit, but she's trying to be a fucking lawyer and shit. You know what I'm saying? She don't need to do that shit. She a fucking... She good. She's good. Yeah. You know what I mean? She don't got
I respect the game off the strip. You know what I'm saying?
I respect it.
I just know me personally. Listen, if I got
it shouldn't be a big deal though.
I have more respect for like the people we know getting their degree.
Oh, of course,
the street niggas.
Not only that, I think for women in general, lately, it's just like you see a lot of birds running around. So you see all these girls like, I'ma fuck this nigga, get this money. I don't gotta do shit. I'm straight. And that's been the narrative for quite a while. That even music. City Girls, all that is promoting it. So to
even Meg,
say like, exactly. So, but to see her be like, yo,
now it's just,
let me separate it and let y'all know this is my music and this is what I'm really doing in real life. And she stayed genuine through the whole thing. She never deviated from the college thing. She never deviated and said, hey, like, yeah, I can fuck all these niggas and get all this money, but that's not gonna keep me straight. Y'all still better go get your education, do what you gotta do.
You showing the other side of it.
Right.
I respect
that.
Although these girls with degrees be birds too now.
I got a whole other view on just college like that. Like, yo, unless you go in there to be like a fucking scientist or in the medical field or in law or maybe even engineering, you probably don't even gotta go there. You can go get your certification and study for that shit, really. But you know what I mean? Well, I put it in that category. Other than that, man, motherfucker, y'all better go in there and go to trade school or some shit, man. Skip out on them loans. Like, it's not that you want the college experience, nigga, but the fucking degree afterwards and shit, nah, nigga. Like, you got motherfuckers that's getting certifications that's getting ahead of you.
Hey, I'll say this though. You can have that college experience.
Oh yeah, and that's the thing. You can have the college experience. But just know what you're going there for, and if it ain't for one of them like necessary like society shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You better go get a trade or fucking get an apartment by the dorms or some shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, let me intro the pod real quick. Let me intro the pod real quick.
Yeah, intro this shit.
We go.
No mad niggas out there.
Just hanging.
Stupid, you
What?
with a backpack full of nothing.
No kind of classes, nigga.
Bag full of nothing, nigga.
Just out there, nigga.
What it do, baby?
What's
good,
Niggas class
right?
Donation.
They know what classroom one is.
Gifts.
I didn't know what classroom one is.
I like this right here. Come on.
What's good? We are live. If you made it this far, you already know what it is. Top Flight, Roll Will, podcast first lady in the building. We got a couple guests in the building as well. Got my guy, the big 3-0 Billy Badass in the building, Gudda Low. You know what I'm saying? The big 3-0 Gudda Low. You know what I'm saying? I got my guy Property P in the building. You know what I'm saying? Real Estate P.
Prop P?
Hey,
nah, not Proposition. Not Proposition P.
Hey, Proposition P. You know what I'm saying? Real Estate P in the building. Young P in the building. What's good? You know what I'm saying? Got my people here with me. We up. Hey, first off, let me say this before. I mean, obviously we started already, but happy birthday to 1/4 of the SQUADcast network. ColeLogic's birthday is today as we are recording. So if you're listening to this,
that nigga turning up?
that nigga just turned 30.
32. Oh.
Yes, that nigga is 30. Yeah, it's this next year gonna be. Get your monies right, cause it's gonna be a whole lot of 30th birthday trips, 30th birthday parties, and all kind of shit next year. So, hey, it's a big year. It's a big year next year. But back to the discussion at hand. I was not one of them niggas who was just at school for no reason. I had to be there. Like, it was the worst.
I feel you. Nah, because you was there for,
It was the worst. But I will say this, though. As a nigga who did not have the initial college experience, like, I didn't leave home, none of that shit. I stayed home, and then I left later. I think that was the smartest thing that ever happened to me. Because I know myself. I wanted to be here so bad. I wanted to come to UCF more than anything in the world. Because I knew everybody who was coming here. I went to school for free. I had no student loans back home. That part out. At the beginning, I didn't give a fuck. I was going to take all the loans out and just to come to UCF. Pops was like, you gonna thank me later. I thank that nigga every day for that shit. Like, I really do. Because I never had to deal with no student loans. But B, I knew if I would have came down here at 17, 18.
You would have been wild.
Wildin' is an understatement. Y'all think Dev had kids?
Nigga almost lost it.
Y'all think Dev had the first kid? I would have had the first kid.
You saying wildin' like it's a bad thing?
No, it would have been a bad thing for me, bro.
So you
It was
ain't
a bad thing for me for sure.
I had no discipline at that time, bro. I had zero, bro. Zero. I'd have been out that bitch wildin'. So it was good that I was on the track team. I was working and shit back home. It kept me busy. But when I moved down here at 24, I was different mental.
I feel like
but the skeezers was still skeezing.
Yeah. We wasn't even wildin' as hard then.
Who?
It was still.
No, y'all wasn't wildin' as hard.
Nigga, the game is still the game.
Me and David was in these streets when I came. Like,
I believe you. But
Wednesday through Sunday. Every day going out, like we was out.
That's what we was on though.
You remember that, bro? We was wildin'.
I can't even do back to back nights.
Oh no,
we used to be on that like Monday through Sunday.
I believe it. But it's different though.
But I toned it down by the time you got here. That's why I'm like.
Everybody toned it down. I moved down here, niggas went real soft. I was real upset. I was pissed. Niggas got real soft when I got down here.
It was out of our system.
I used to come down.
You know what? So you missed the Roxy era?
No, I went there.
Okay,
I used to come down here a lot, but
you wasn't like
when I moved here,
right.
Niggas went and got. Everybody was cussed when I got here.
I left. I was in Temple.
Right. I was hot. I was like, nigga, I get here now. Everybody want to leave.
I'll say that, man.
I'm not in here.
You missed that. That's what I'm saying, bro. You missed
Nigga.
that.
I even got it out of my system when you came.
When everybody was just on that shit. That's what I'm saying.
Nigga, I wish I did the Valencia shit first, like the little Valencia, then go to
I definitely did that shit.
Nigga, I wish I would have.
I heard that was the smartest move.
Yes. In hindsight, I wish I did it, bro.
Especially monetarily.
Like $400 a semester.
Bro.
What's $400 to like paying
Nigga.
You gotta
Bro, I went
show up
Facts, nigga. I went to UCF, got kicked out, had to go to Valencia, just get back into UCF.
Man.
And that's why I say, I'm going back to your point when you was talking about with the college thing and going to trades. Your first 2
you gotta know what you want to do
really
and shit.
Bullshit, bro.
Facts.
Like,
you gotta know what you
ain't doing nothing but
redoing high school shit.
Or
advanced high school.
Or you gonna have a major and you not gonna stick to that major within 2 years. Case in point, I came in as a computer engineer. I said, yo, fuck that shit, bro. You out? Nah, nope, I'm not doing none of that shit, bro. I went straight web design, bro. I went digital media with it, bro. Cause I knew I wanted to do something with like web, like you know what I mean, like and like design, but not no hardcore fucking coding or nothing like that, nigga. Nah. And for that, I didn't even have to go to fucking school for that shit. I could have fucking, you know what I mean, went to YouTube University. You know what I'm saying?
I wish
studied up.
I wish
got
I
my
was a YouTube University nigga like that for real.
You sweet. I got a master's.
Man, I had a YouTube channel. I had a YouTube channel my freshman year.
Niggas really be on that and learning some life.
Oh no, it's real.
It's crazy. You'll be surprised what you do learn on there too. Like, you know what I'm saying? You'll be learning whatever you learning, and then there'll be some shit that's suggested. And you be like, oh shit, I ain't know about that either.
That you could fucking put a whole car apart and put that shit back together and watch
I
YouTube
tried.
videos.
I was like, you know what? I don't want to fuck with my car, so let me take it to the shop.
That's me too.
I learned how to change my alternator off YouTube, and I changed it successfully on like 3 different cars.
Changing the alternator?
YouTube, man. That's free content.
That's real work.
It's not rocket science, but
you'll
work.
fuck some shit up.
It's just bad angles. It's ugly angles, but it's like 3 nuts.
Because every car is different too, though. Like,
right.
So because you're watching that one video, it's totally different.
But see, that's how YouTube get. Now they specify all of that shit. How to change the Hyundai alternator. How to change the Toyota.
I definitely looked
2012. They break it down to the fucking year.
I need to change my light.
The SE. Yeah, look at that shit.
No cap.
Man.
That shit's funny. All right, let's get into some shit. I didn't watch the Drake and Ye concert. I was asleep. I did not. They talking about them niggas.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
Till like
Twitter,
1 in the morning.
Twitter is the only reason why I stayed awake, bro.
I don't know how. I didn't rip 1 in the morning. They started at 1 in the morning.
I didn't watch that shit. They
But
started at 1.
That's
that's 12.
You're playing.
First off,
12:58.
12:30. No, it was like 12:30.
When I saw the time when it was gonna be on the East Coast, I knew I was.
Yeah, me too.
It wasn't even no forcing myself.
That's dead.
I will say this, man. Yo, y'all niggas gonna put some respect on this nigga Ye name for real, man.
I be trying to tell niggas that
niggas gotta stop.
We gotta say Ye hater in the building. I'm glad he's here.
Niggas got
you nigga. I'm talking about who? Ain't no owl nigga.
Like I'm like Ye.
He's not better than Drake.
Yes,
I love Ye.
This is why he's here.
Hey bro, I love Ye.
No, you don't.
When Ye dropped the Drinks Champ in the
Turn
group,
my
I was
chair.
the first nigga in the group like, hey, Ye on Drinks Champ. It's the old Ye. It's the real Ye.
Did you watch it? You watch the shit?
The Drinks Champ?
No, the performance.
Nah, I didn't. I fell asleep on that bitch.
You ain't watching no playback in that line. So you ain't
I ain't seen that. I saw the set list.
That's one.
All I saw was the set list.
That's one.
And the set list.
Have you gone to a Kanye concert?
No.
I've never been to a Ye concert.
Alright, that's 2. You been to a Drake concert, though, right?
Of course.
Alright, cool.
But hey, bro,
He like, I see why you.
Has Ye had concerts in Florida?
Yeah.
When?
Glow in the dark.
When was that?
That was a while ago.
I was about to say, it ain't been no.
And
recent.
Watch the Throne. Yeah, Watch the Throne.
Throne did go to Miami.
They went to Miami.
I'm from, niggas from Jats don't travel too much.
But y'all could, Atlanta's a closer drive for y'all, man. Y'all could have went to the Atlanta show.
Atlanta move is nothing.
You know what's crazy?
I'll
make the Atlanta move before I make the Miami move.
Of course, and you know you went to Atlanta.
Miami is closer though.
We might not travel well, bro.
One mic.
Niggas in Jats just don't travel well.
It's crazy.
Niggas be real stuck.
That's true.
But it's crazy because you get a nigga out of Jax, nigga mind be blown by the simplest shit.
That's facts.
Simplest shit. Yeah. Like, hey, I ain't gonna lie, when I met in Mexico, I was like, oh my God. Like, look at this.
Bro, that's why I love I love going to battles over in Jacksonville, but I hate it too because them
boring as shit.
No, it's lit over there.
Oh.
But it's their own community, so it's always gonna be packed.
Yeah.
But nigga, if you out of town,
lot of favoritism.
Nigga, not fuck with you from out of town.
You gotta that shit.
Nigga, I battled the Duval nigga in Orlando, and they brought all the Duval with them and shit.
Who you battle from Duval?
This nigga Moses West.
Moses West.
Yeah, man, he nice. You know what I'm saying? I was a little drunk, so he might have caught me, but Yeah, so I killed them in the third. You understand?
They got a lot of
So
gas.
you might have lost to a Duval niggas what I'm hearing.
Got a lot of gas behind.
Debatable. But I give him that. I give him that. I didn't take that win confidently. So I give him that. Shout out to Moses.
Shout out to the Duval nigga.
Major whooped them on the get back though, so it's all good.
I feel that.
Bro, so if you saying Ye better than Drake, we could go song for song right now. Just name one. I got something for you.
That's cute. That's real.
All right,
cute.
so you challenge it, so start it off.
Nah, we're not gonna do that.
So it's like
do you want to start?
It's bro. All right. I mean, look, you can have your own, opinion on it and shit. But all I was gonna say is this nigga Ye. Just put some respect on this nigga Ye's name, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro. It's
he that dude.
I don't know the reason why Drake maybe phoned it in. Like y'all saying it because he was a guest, so he ain't gonna do his heavy hitters or whatever.
Yeah, he
cool,
was a guest.
whatever.
And it was a concert. It wasn't a versus.
I know, but at the same time, nigga,
your mentality completely
like this nigga's playing all these slaps, and you follow it up with the mid. Nah, son.
So
nah.
if he would have took Ye,
Hold on,
what if he come out there and take Ye shit over? Then it's gonna turn into something. It wasn't even supposed to be all that.
I feel like Drake knew Ye was gonna be out there crying for his wife, so he was like, "Bro, I'm gonna let you do you."
Yeah, like this ain't got nothing to do with me.
I'm gonna let you do you, bro.
So he was crying for it.
And you gotta remember that nigga Drake is probably a hostage at this point.
Wait. So when y'all
With Jay Prince, Jay Prince got that nigga on the puppet string.
I have no problem.
Crying for his wife.
Nah, yeah.
About the music selection, because I did watch that back. That's trifling as hell.
What?
That was a song that.
What, Bound?
Huh?
What, the Bound 2 joint?
Wasn't that originally for like Amber Rose or some other bitch?
Don't put that dirt on my dog name, man. Nah, man, look. All I'm saying is that set list that Drake provided was ass. It was like to go after nigga. But look up the nigga Ye set list, bro.
Ye set list was crazy.
That shit was dumb as
So
fuck.
Ye went.
He was putting out.
Nah,
I didn't
man,
watch it,
set
but like
list.
the clips I saw, he definitely put out some heat.
But y'all acting like this was a versus though.
No. It didn't have to be a versus. It didn't have to be a versus. It didn't have to be a
But
versus.
don't make your
But
set
don't.
list so trash that it looks like the Kanye.
Yeah, bro.
There is
Like,
no Drake set list that's trash. I don't care.
bruh, in comparison to what Ye was performing, nah, son. Ye went in the fucking bag.
I think the best comparison of this was I woke up the next morning and first thing I saw was Ye was playing all his classics and Drake was playing the NBA TNT.
Yeah, exactly.
And all I needed to see was read that, and I know exactly how the concert went.
All right, hold on. Let me.
I ain't seen no.
I'll go through the list. All right,
I got it right here. It's right here.
Praise God.
Right. Yeah.
Jesus Walks. All Falls Down. Gold Digger. Touch the Sky. Stronger. All of the Lights. Black Skinhead. All Day. Mercy. Good Life. Flashing Lights. Say You Will. I Wonder. Find Your Love. That nigga played I Wonder. Find Your Love. That nigga played Find Your Love. The real version, not the throwaway that he tossed this nigga like here. Nigga, make this shit work. And Drake made that shit work though. But
that was his throwaway.
That was 808 throwaway. That's 808 throwaways. That's that. Yeah. Run away and can't tell me nothing. He made that shit work like a motherfucker.
Okay, so Drake's set list was. He covered Kanye's 24, which I need to go watch.
I like that because he killed that.
I love that song on the album, so I gotta go see that. He did Wants and Needs. I don't even know what that
Pause. Before you even continue, I will say, that nigga's vocals over the years have gotten a lot better.
What's Wants and Needs?
CLB, right?
Yeah.
CLB.
No Friends in the Industry.
CLB.
What's Next? Life is Good.
Not CLB.
I Miss You Too. What the fuck is this?
The Kid Cudi joint.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Why was he playing that shit?
Son.
Laugh Now, Cry Later. Girls Want Girls. In the Bible. What the hell is in the Bible?
That's CLB.
That album is mid. I'm just letting y'all know. Way Too Sexy. Knife Talk. God's Plan.
That nigga said you're mid.
Hey, that's fine.
That's
mid is mid. Wait. Kanye came back and did Hurricane, Father Stretch My Hand, Niggas in Paris, Bound to, Come to Life, and Forever with Drake. Like what? Nah, bro.
So, bro,
like,
it's no way. I'm gonna say this. It's no way in hell Drake lets that fly without prior knowledge, prior being like, okay, this is clearly not my show. You do not let this nigga play these records like this and not come back with the heat. You don't, unless you are not supposed to be doing that.
This Kanye concert.
I'm gonna put it like this, bro.
Exactly.
I knew the fix was in when the nigga Ye got to Say You Will, and he ain't let Drake come off and do his
and
Say
how
What's
do you
Real.
not? I heard that. How do you not do that?
Cause it's a fix. This nigga Ye probably trolled this nigga like, yo.
Oh, you want to do a versus? Cool.
Come through. Let's do a quick. You know this nigga. Yay, man. Right. He a Gemini.
No, it's real
and
quick,
he bipolar. Bro. This nigga switch like that, bro. He switch on a nigga like that. No, I'm not even joking. But I'm not joking. That wasn't me joking.
I know, but it's just the way you said it was fucking hilarious.
No, for real though.
He a Gemini.
You know, y'all know I deal with bipolar motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
I know.
Yeah.
No, it's a respectfully comment.
Yeah, but it was just funny.
But it is what it is. That's
what I mean. If it was a versus, Drake is
you don't have to lean up like that.
With that shit.
You don't have to lean up. Because he mean that shit.
Oh. Drake coming with that shit.
I get it. I agree.
Like
I agree.
That
it wouldn't look like
crazy. That Ye set list was crazy.
Who picked Drake's set list? Him?
The same nigga that gave Pusha T the info on that kid. Because somebody don't like this nigga to okay that set list, dog.
Adonis pick.
Like, to be honest with you.
Dumb enough to fall for Kanye's bullshit.
And if you was going to do the CLB shit, do the stronger joints on there. You could have came out the champagne poetry. You could have did Pipe Down. Nah, the 7 a.m. he was dissing that nigga.
That's what I'm saying. But he did. If you gonna take
this record while you on the stage with the nigga.
Most of those records had little jabs to him on there too.
If y'all gonna take it,
yeah, this is a terrible set list.
If we really beefing.
And you know why it's a terrible set list? Because that fucking album is mid. I don't care what none of y'all say. That shit was mid. Certified Lover Boy was mid.
Let me
Stems and Seeds.
Let me rebuttal that though. He has gotten so big. He's gotten so big now that we want something from his past.
Your expectations.
I don't want nothing from his past.
I can't run with that excuse when you got other niggas that's way older, way more successful, that has the money. They don't have to do it, and they're still putting out quality shit.
Bro, that shit was
wait. So was CLB not quality at all? Whoa, I didn't like. Bro, I went back to that album. Donda murdered CLB, bro.
I respectfully.
I haven't listened to Donda.
I like Ross's album. I like Ross's album more than that shit. I like this Big Boy and CB Brown shit more. I like the Primo Rice better than CLB. Hey. Wale, Tyler.
About second tier guys.
Fuck
second tier. We're talking about third tier guys.
Yes. I don't give a fuck about.
Was not hit. I'm talking about the cream of the crop.
You guys are hating right now.
No, the cream of the crop.
It's real crazy.
Hold on. I don't hear tears. I don't give a fuck about motherfuckers' money or where niggas is ranked and shit. Cause if we doing that shit, niggas still ain't dropped some shit better than fucking 444. We gonna go that route or motherfucking Life After. I'm going all the way back. I'm talking all that shit. If we keeping it buck, if we talking money and all that shit, if that's where we wanna go or popularity.
Let's get back to the mid of Certified Lover Boy. I'm gonna tell you, Certified Lover Boy. This is for me, my personal opinion. I literally have to drag myself through that album. Like I be wanting to turn that shit off. Every other song, like, bro, okay.
Why you hate Drake so much?
I don't hate, bro. I was a Drake fan before most of us was Drake fans.
You know why it's mid? Because there's better versions of every one of those songs that he's done.
But half the album was leaked already. He's done better versions of these fucking songs.
I didn't know because I wasn't on social media like that. So
like,
if it got
and I had the leak.
If I'm in the gym and I turn on CLB, I'm throwing shit.
What? You probably throwing ass. What the fuck?
That nigga throwing tantrums.
What the fuck? I wouldn't say that.
If that no friends in the industry,
that shit hard. Like I said,
all of
there's joints on there that's dope.
I'm giving it maybe 3 out of how many?
The whole project, there's like 20 something tracks. The whole project is
I'm giving it 5 at the absolute most.
There's joints on there that's dope. Champagne Poetry, dope. Poppy's on dope. The motherfucking Pipe Down, that shit dope. Like this joints on there that's dope.
I'm giving it 5 at the most.
I fuck with that Poppy's on
5 out of the however many 5 at the most that I really rock.
I'm not saying it's his top album. Nowhere near his top.
Probably his worst, but
because of how good he is, as in it's his bottom tier album.
Name 5 from Donda.
I'm not gonna act
the first 5 records are Donda shit on that shit. What the fuck are we talking about?
Name them.
Shit, Hurricane, Off the Grid,
Jail.
Name the 5. I want you to name the 5, and I'm gonna just name 5 from CLB. That's gonna watch them shit.
He just put that.
Just give me
he just put that 3 stacks on there.
Keep going.
I don't even need to get to that.
That's on the deluxe.
That's on the deluxe. I don't even need to get to that.
You had to go deluxe just to find
Come on,
a 5. Name 5.
You named 5 on CLB.
I just did.
No, you named 3.
Pipe Down, No Friends, Champagne Poetry, Poppy's Home, 7 a.m. You can't name 5.
What's Poppy's Home? What's Poppy's Home?
You can't name 5 to watch them right now.
The one that Nicki was talking over at the end.
Yeah, what it was like, get your mama.
That Nicki should have had a fucking verse on.
She didn't need to.
She didn't.
What?
She didn't.
I like what she did.
I don't like what she did, but she ain't even.
I like what she did.
Y'all just some Drake hoes.
Cause he Poppy, she mommy.
I'm definitely.
Look, two things could be true. All right, look.
Yeah,
the nigga, it's mid. I ain't gonna look. It is what it is. The shit is mid. As a matter of fact, and I'm gonna break down why it's mid. What's your favorite Drake album?
All right, now you get disrespectful.
What's your favorite Drake album?
That girl's more Drake album.
You swear.
Yeah,
come on, bro.
All right.
You look like a nothing was the same nigga.
I'ma take care of it.
Alright, I'm over with you. Alright. So then as a take care nigga, as a
same nigga. Hell,
I'ma take
now
care
we
of
gonna get in the debate.
Nothing was the same.
You know what?
I don't want to dwell on this Canadian nigga, but
talk to me. Watch it. You know what? Because Nothing Was the Same was more of a together album than Take Care. Take Care, he didn't flow like he did on Nothing Was the Same. Listen, I'm talking about, because you know, usually some guys, sometimes when they make an album,
keep that Poppy
they make it a flow.
You're crazy. And I ain't even say girls like girls.
That shit's ass. Lil Baby can't save everybody, and that shit was
so
ass.
Girls like girls ass?
Ass.
Where's the hate coming
That
from?
nigga called himself a lesbian. Fuck out of here with that shit, nigga.
So you not a
Look at
lesbian?
that shit.
So you not a lesbian?
No, I ain't no fucking lesbian. I'm a grown ass man. I ain't no fucking lesbian.
So you not a lesbian?
I was just at a guy's birthday. Oh, we gonna get to that. We gonna get to that in a
We're
second.
gonna talk about definitions.
What?
I like girls. Shit, lesbian. What's up? You know what I'm saying?
That's ass. That shit was ass. To be honest with you, I remember listening to this the first time. The first time I listened to this album. Yeah.
I don't like that one.
I did not sit up in my seat in this album until Way Too Sexy came on when I first listened to it. I was like, okay, I fucks with this sample.
That's like one of the worst songs on there.
But that was the first song that made me even be like, oh, okay, I'm here now.
I feel you.
Just because of the sample. Literally just because of the sample.
On there.
I mean, it's the biggest, one of the biggest songs out right now.
This album was more him and his feelings about him personally, you know, with him and Kanye, all the industry shit.
I don't give a fuck about the reasoning why this shit mid.
No, I'm not saying
like
it's mid because of that.
That TSU track was a leak. I had that, and I really liked that song as the leak, and that shit was literally the exact same on the album. I'm like, okay. And I was still living in Avalon at that time. So this was almost a year ago.
So you like the leak, but you don't like it on the album?
No, because I buried it into the ground on the leak already. I don't need this a year later on the album. Like literally, I remember where I was living when I was listening to that shit. That was when I was living in Avalon, nigga.
That in too deep. Pop that shit. Baby, that pussy was so the way. Come on, man. Stop playing, man.
Nah, I'm not with you on that.
I'm in too deep. I'm not with you on that.
I fought with Pipe Down, obviously. I fought with No Friends in the Industry.
Come on.
Pipe Down the hardest joint.
Knife Talk was straight.
The Knife Talks?
Knife Talk was straight.
Oh God.
Bridal Path, obviously. Then the rest of that shit? After Bridal Path, you can keep the rest of the album, bro. I don't need nothing else after that.
That's like 7 tracks.
I don't need nothing else after that.
Dog, that's like 7 tracks you gotta dispose, nigga.
I don't need none of this shit.
I'll take the last one off top. He always go in on the
Hey, yo, pause. As a nigga that you said Take Care is his best shit, I agree with you there. So you can't say that's his best shit and say that this shit is nothing short of mid, nigga. This shit might even be Reggie.
No.
It might be Reggie.
You know I'm gonna tell you wrong?
It might be Reggie.
No, it's just that
it might be oregano.
Take Care is that runch. You feel me? And this is that, you know what I'm saying, sour diesel.
Nah.
How did I know you was gonna say sour diesel?
Nah.
Everything can't be runch, my nigga.
Take Care is like
all the Kanye shit runch.
Take it.
Probably. All the Donda was runch.
Let's not do that. This is better than Donda.
No, it's not. Donda has a better album, and it had curse words bleeped out. What are we talking about?
CLB is better than Donda, in my opinion.
Said nobody ever.
With little to no argument.
You crazy.
I said. You can't even name 5 songs off Donda.
I listen to it front to back. I don't even need the names.
Exactly.
No skips.
Exactly.
No skips. If I listen to it, it's front to back. I don't pick shit.
I'll say this, motherfucker. I can understand why a certain motherfucker would say the CLB is better than Donda, because Donda is like I look at that shit as like an art piece, bro. That shit
needs an NFT. The fuck?
That's how you know that shit, man. That's how you know
that shit needs an NFT.
Nah, real shit.
You know down the mid, because niggas gotta make metaphors to make it make sense.
It ain't even a metaphor, bro. It's an art piece. It's a piece of art.
Really
art and music.
It was dedication to his mom. Like, what we talking about? That shit was dedicated to his mom. And it was better than this certified lover boy shit that he fucking peddled for a whole year. Like, this was about to be the greatest shit ever. Fuck no. No. Nigga put billboards up in other cities for what?
Bro,
Them shits was mid.
Kanye was scared to even drop his shit.
What?
Kanye was like, man, Drake behind my back.
That
Kanye was scared to drop his shit.
How was Kanye scared to drop his shit when, like she said, that
knew
nigga was
He dropped it early.
He dropped 4 different versions of it.
He dropped it early. He cut off some days on his sales.
Like, what are we talking about,
He knew
bro?
that CLB was over his head.
Stop it. So wait, why did Drake take away his Grammy nomination then? If that shit was so fire, why do you think he took that shit away?
Because he's tired of winning.
No, that nigga knew he was finna get murked. Yeah, he rescinded his Grammy nomination.
That's somebody else to win.
That's a Drake ass answer.
Wait. I didn't know you could rescind that.
Nobody knew that until he did it.
Because he got 37 of them.
Because it's midrin. It's midrin.
If it's midrin, why is it nominated for a Grammy?
I don't know.
It's Drake.
It's
What's the Grammy?
I'm to the point, like, why would you rescind that? In the sense of, like, even if you lose, I'm not gonna be mad at you because you lost.
That was a nice
You know what I'm saying? Like,
maybe
I'm not gonna be like, oh, because Drake lost.
Maybe he just don't fuck with the Grammys.
Like,
Maybe he just don't fuck with the Grammys. Y'all acting like niggas haven't been boycotting the Grammys. Niggas haven't been boycotting the Grammys the past 5-10 years.
No, you're right. Nah, my bad. We fucked up over there. Cause he was like, that was a good transition. I hit that nigga with the wink.
We'll wink
He was like, nigga, don't
whatever wink it be, son.
Oh wow.
But nah, say what you were saying, low. My bad. I was
been boycotting the Grammys the past 5 years.
You're right.
That's not even nothing new.
You're right, but for you to because you have to, like, basically, I won't say you have to nominate yourself, but you have to send your shit in to be nominated. Like, they just don't come knock on your door like the fucking Hall of Fame. Like, that's not it.
I get that.
You have to put in your ballot. Like, I want this to be considered for Grammys.
Or the label will put it in. You know what I mean?
Right.
Obviously, artists like Drake would have more say in, whether they put it in or not. But
Drake could put out mid and it'll be Grammy nominated.
So the fact that he rescinded it, now I'm like, okay, what's going on? In the sense of
he knows that shit.
But my thing is, I'm just to the point where it's like, you didn't have to rescind it because if you lose, I don't really give a shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's a sick look. It's
like
this not 2008 where we
Drake's
really
not that
took
nigga.
award shows.
Drake's not a take a stand ass nigga.
He's taking a stand though. What are you talking about?
No, he's not.
He rescinded his shit.
That's not taking a stand from the Grammys.
How is that not taking a stand?
It shouldn't have been nominated to begin with. If he was taking a stand, I don't want my shit up there. Period.
Yeah, facts.
How about
he's not? Drake is not.
He just say your label could put it up there, and he just took it down.
Nigga, I'm Drake. You think they gonna make that move without him?
It's both sides of that.
He took it down.
Like I said, bro, it's a safe, edgy move because it's safe in the sense that niggas really don't fuck with the Grammys like that anyway. We know these niggas don't really have no idea what's going on in the culture, shit, what should be nominated. I ain't gonna lie, some of the years, and they've been starting to implement actual people in the industry, like in the culture and shit that know shit for real. So they get the nominations right, but we still don't really fuck with the Grammys like that. They don't televise the album of the years for rap. They don't televise nothing for rap. So we don't fuck with the Grammys and shit. Now, it's a safe move because nigga, you ain't the first nigga to boycott the Grammys and shit, right. Nigga. You know what I'm saying?
It's like he can't win in that situation. He boycotted.
I'm telling you why. Because look, it's a safe. That's what I'm no.
He leave it up there. Niggas say, oh, his shit mid.
Look, I'm saying
it's a safe. It was mid up there, mid not up there.
I'm saying it's a safe move and shit. Because look, nigga, you're not the first one to boycott the shit, right. But it's safe in the sense that like you the biggest artist and shit. You niggas go look at that like, oh shit, he say fuck the Grammys and shit. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's like
come out and say that and be different. He's not.
On the flip side, it's like nigga,
he is not a take a stand
nigga. If you so confident in your shit and all these motherfuckers think your shit is that dope, why you scared to stand amongst your peers and be judged and really put it online and see if your shit is really that fire? So I see if you win that shit for real.
He ain't rescinding for nothing but the Grammys though. Like this is the only thing he like I'm not fucking with.
Because everything else is built on sales. The billboards is built on the chart position. Drake's always gonna win that shit. Fucking AMAs is built on sales. Drake's always gonna win that shit. Or Adele.
Haven't niggas for years been boycotting the Grammys?
But the people who do that actually say that that's what they're doing.
Okay.
Drake did this shit. There's no statement. Nobody knows why. It's just I'm taking my album out. No statement, no nothing. What kind of stand is that?
But you don't feel like an action is bigger than a statement? The action itself, like
not if the action doesn't. But we don't know what the action is. But we don't know what that. But you don't know that, Lo. You're assuming. You're assuming that you don't know he did that to boycott the Grammys.
You're assuming he did it because he's scared he's not gonna win.
No, I never said he was scared. You never heard those words come out my mouth, Lo. I said he was saying that shit because he knew it was mid.
Well, look, that's the issue right there, because you have one side saying he took it back because it's mid. You have the other side saying he took it back because fuck the Grammys. He himself, there's been no real reason and that's why I said it's a safe bet, because he just did this shit with no clarity and shit to leave it out there for motherfuckers to assume.
And if he was a take a stand nigga, he would say that.
20 years down the road, I'm not
like, and this is why
we might remember it because we're talking about it.
And this is why I said this shit when other motherfuckers, y'all hate why I bring this motherfucker up, but when that nigga Jay boycotted the shit because DMX and them was not nominated that year, that's a fact. And
did he say something about it?
He made it clarified, like, yo, I'm boycotting this shit because y'all don't fucking.
Bingo. That's all I know.
We don't even gotta go home. We go back even further. Will Smith and them was boycotting that shit years prior.
And all of them made it known that's what they were doing, and that's my point. If Drake would have come out and be like, I rescinded my shit, or let that nigga Drake tweet and be like, fuck the Grammys. Perfect. That's all he would have. It would have made sense, but nobody knows why he did it. Shit, nobody even knew you could do that. Nobody knew that was even a loophole in the Grammys.
People done pull from the Grammys.
No, you ain't never seen nobody pull from the Grammys.
I've never heard about it.
No, didn't somebody?
I've never heard about it.
Because normally people don't request that shit.
No,
but that would be before. But they would do that before the nominations even hit. And you don't get nominated and then pull your shit.
And they trashed it not because.
Yes, that's my point.
They trashed it not because these motherfuckers was the Grammys. They trashed it because these niggas was not respecting the culture. They're the hip hop culture and shit. That's why they trashed it. Not because it's the fucking Grammys and shit. They still wanted that recognition, but they wanted to be fair. Yo, we the motherfuckers that's driving this fucking culture. All these other genres is dying out. We still pushing forward and shit, and y'all not respecting our shit. Y'all fucking videotape and air these motherfuckers. Nobody gives a fuck about none of these country niggas. Nobody gives a fuck about these pop niggas. Give a fuck about these motherfucking EDM motherfuckers and shit. Y'all fucking got these hip hop niggas in the news 24/7. But when it comes to the biggest motherfucking award show, y'all ain't gonna air this shit. Y'all gonna fucking put this shit in a fucking Twitter post. Who wins the fucking rap album of the year? Nigga, suck my dick. Y'all niggas is crazy.